You could hear her singing all the way from the parking lot. Loud staccato jubilant notes of a life well lived. The big automatic glass doors opened up, and I looked through the lobby and I saw her standing there holding her mop as if it were a beloved dance partner. As if her faded cotton dress were made but of the finest silk. I sat in the corner of the lobby typing on my laptop, trying not to stare at this woman who, it didn't matter, she was oblivious to everyone around her. As if it were the most normal thing in the world to be dancing and singing and twirling her way across the marbled floors of her hospital lobby, while the beeps of the monitors and the dings of the elevators sang to her in sweet harmony. And I could smell the perfume of my changed perspective as I watched this woman turn her job into an art, as she turned her work into an act of worship. She didn't know I was in the restroom later that morning, and that I could hear her stop what she was doing to, get this, walk over and pray for a stranger's wounded child. Or that I saw her help that old man wrap the shawl tighter around his wife's shoulders. Or at lunch, when she gave away hers. I watched all throughout the day as this woman, her song, her laugh, her smile, her gestures, her very aura affected every single person who crossed her path. And I watched in the cold, unexpected, antiseptic corners of that hospital, and I saw pain find healing, sorrow find comfort, and hopelessness find hope, wrapped in a faded cotton dress and comfortable shoes. That day, a woman with a mop reminded me how I want to serve my customers, my co-workers, my community. A woman who smelled of bleach and blessings changed my perspective. And the funny thing is, she had no idea. You could hear her singing all the way to the parking lot when she went to meet her bus at dusk. And I stood in front of that big glass window and I watched her go, wishing she wouldn't, wondering if I would ever see her again, but knowing it didn't matter, that I would never forget her. Standing beside this slick, commercialized sign that said, "Excellence starts here." And I wondered if their CEO knew just how true that really was. You see, a woman with a mop makes me think, if she can sing like that, why can't I? One thing about her is that she did not, I don't think, ever once tell somebody that she cared. She showed them. And there's a difference. And I think sometimes we stop short. So today's theme is about relationships.